What's going on, guys? I'm Maze, and recently we got a special preview for the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episodes that will air on December 9th and December 16th, the Zeraora arc. So because of that, I've decided for today's video that I will break down this preview and give my thoughts and theories alongside it, while also updating you guys about this new news. So, with that intro now said, let's jump right into this discussion. So the first scene we get introduced to within the preview is Ash and Pikachu looking stunned at supposedly Zeraora due to it being shown on screen next, which I believe this scene will be towards the start of episode 100, where after the battle Ash has with Tapu Koko, him and Pikachu find themselves in this unknown world, just like the summary for episode 100 stated, and then they find themselves encountering some sort of trouble, such as maybe nearly getting crushed by some rubble. However, this is where Zeraora jumps in and saves them from this danger. If you pay close attention to the first scenes in this preview too, they were all shown in slow motion, which slow motion is usually used when a character steps in to save another character. Plus, Zeraora does look like it just destroyed something, so there's my evidence for backing up my first scene theory. Moving on, we then get a scene where Zeraora uses its signature move, Plasma Fist, which this might relate back to the scene where Zeraora saves Ash, or this could possibly be a scene in the Pikachu and Zeraora battle that gets introduced later into the preview. Enough of that though, we finally get into the spicy scene, which is where we meet this young guy who seems to be Zeraora's trainer. Now, whereas everybody is theorizing that this guy could be a Tobias 2.0 because he looks very similar to Tobias and even owns a mythical Pokemon like Tobias, I don't even care about that. When I just look at this character's clothing and even the background setting, I see a very intriguing story to this character, which I believe that story is that this character has been stuck in this world for quite a while, hence the unusual getup, as you wouldn't usually wear clothes like that casually, right? Especially in the tropical region of Alola where the sun beams down on you. You would usually wear a t-shirt like Ash, for example. I could get used to this heat on my skin. But yeah, it really looks like he's been stuck there for days or even possibly months. Tapu Koko possibly sending him to this world as well, or he might actually be the only survivor of that land. Talking about the land, I believe this world is the Ultra Beast Guzzlord's world. Why that is simply because the background throughout this entire preview strikes a lot of similarity to Guzzlord's world in the Pokemon games, which is a post-apocalyptic Melemele Island. So naturally for the rest of this theory, I believe after Ash and this trainer introduce themselves to each other and have a battle that ends up getting interrupted, the rest of the episode and then this second confirmed episode will all be about stopping Guzzlord, as Ash will find out he's stuck in its home world and the duo will indeed successfully defeat it in a battle, and then towards the end of that second episode, we learn that Tapu Koko actually sent both of them to Guzzlord's home world to defeat Guzzlord in a battle due to its unstopping rage. Both of them being the perfect trainers in Tapu Koko's eyes, due to one trainer having a mythical Pokemon, and the other basically being the chosen one by the Tapu Guardians due to his strong will to look after Nebby as established back in episode 52. How Tapu Koko sends both of them to Guzzlord's home world, I have no idea. However, again, it is confirmed that after a battle with Tapu Koko, Ash does find himself in this world. So there's gonna be some relation with Tapu Koko at least, which will fully get explained once this episode airs on TV. And, you know what, I might as well mention this now. I guess because Zeraora is showcased in the opening for this anime alongside Ash's rival, that this Tobias looking guy could possibly be another new Ash Ketchum rival, and even possibly defeat Ash in the league. I'll go over that in more detail in a future video though. There's a sneak peek though. But yeah, that's pretty much my theory on this entire preview for the Zeraora arc. It really does look so interesting and extremely hyped to me, especially if this theory is to be correct, which I am definitely so confident in it. I've been craving a badass Guzzlord episode. Cannot wait to see that awesome action between Pikachu and Zeraora too. As you gotta love mythical / legendary battles due to Ash at least performing well in them. The biggest example being that Tobias battle, for example. He defeated a Darkrai and Latios. Just imagine if he defeats this Zeraora one day. That would be extremely hype for me. But Let me know in the comments down below though what your thoughts and theories are regarding this preview and what you think of my theory. I love to hear. But that everybody now concludes this video. So if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to consider leaving a like, a subscribe and a share for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. You'll also become a member of the Entity Squad. Entity Maze merchandise is available in the description below too. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out. Thank you for watching.